What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Might, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto crew, Kaspa is the world's first ever Trilemma Solver. Kaspa is secure and will soon show the scalability, an area which all crypto projects have failed so far, whilst maintaining fully decentralized. This is why Kaspa is a revolutionary crypto project, now making its moves towards a variety of industries, solving real-world problems, potentially for big corporations, ushered in by Kaspa Kii, which will be a market facilitator for Kaspa. Rory O'Neill of Kaspa Kii dropped some major bullish news on Kaspa's first ever Kaspa in Enterprise event 2024. Shout out to the Kaspa Kii's YouTube channel.
This pilot project we call the Kaspa Mobility Insurance Framework, and it's to address the challenges of the rapidly evolving autonomous vehicle and personal mobility landscape in terms of insurances. So the market size for global autonomous insurance is valued at $880 billion, and it's projected to reach $1.2 trillion by 2027. And so we're seeing a huge shift in industry and the rise of autonomous vehicles and ride sharing, new forms of urban transportation that requires a completely new approach to insurance, one that's flexible, transparent, and responsive. One of the things that we're building into this framework is real-time usage-based coverage, so insurance policies that adapt to every single trip, regardless of the mode of transport. Issuing policies for durations as short as a single trip, or enabling insurance on demand. And then going even a step further by doing automated claims processing and linking then to AI on other platforms to use real-time data adjustment to adjust risk profiles and personalized premiums. So we think that recording policies and claims on system is a really interesting way for the insurance industry to help reduce fraud and increase trust. So there's a lot of potential impacts for this in terms of the industry. Again, we're not interested in the traditional insurance market. We don't want to disrupt that. We've done some studies and we've seen that it's possible using these sort of highly efficient systems for fast transactions to reduce premiums quite significantly, in some cases by up to 30%. The mobility insurance market for scooters and everything else, the market is valued at $50 billion by 2030. In terms of claims efficiency and everything else, within the framework, we're looking at potentially up to $40 billion worth of annual savings through automation and cutting insurance fraud by up to 60%. So KMIF is just a new way of looking at the insurance system that's dynamic and innovative. You're starting to see an awful lot of new forms of mobility emerging in the market. So that's KMIF. Again, the whole idea of KI is to focus on enabling, facilitating markets and increasing the adoption of Kaspa across various different industry sections. I know we focused a hell of a lot on energy, so we're focusing on some other stuff right now. So parametric insurance is a type of coverage that provides predefined payouts based on the occurrence of specific events rather than the loss incurred. It uses data from trusted third-party sources like weather stations, satellite imagery, IoT sensors, or other types of sensors. And it has predefined parameters. So when certain parameters, for example, wind speed, rainfall, revenue shortfall are met, payouts are automatically triggered. And this eliminates the need for detailed claims. It speeds up the claims process. And why is it of interest to KI and Kaspa? The structural nature of these policies, parametric insurance can be digitized as a smart contract on Kaspa. Because of then the link through Warp Core to the traditional financial industry, we're able to facilitate this type of framework. The benefits of integration and doing this on something like Kaspa is quicker claim payouts. Traditional parametric insurance settles within 30 days. With blockchains or BlockDAG and Kaspa, payouts can occur in hours or even minutes. increased trust. So smart contracts are immutable, transparent, assuring customers and policies can't be altered without their knowledge. And every step from contract issuance to claim payout can be audited, reducing disputes. And then the automation of claim verification and payout reduces the administrative overhead and intermediary costs for insurance companies. So what's Kaspa's role? Well, Kaspa has high transaction throughput, has the ability to handle extremely high transaction volumes, which is really ideal for payouts. One of the things is customer expectations are, we live in this instant society, we want everything on demand. A recent study just published by JD Power on the insurance industry said that just recently, their customers want faster digital experiences. And insurance is notoriously snail-like slow. Lower transaction fees, so Kaspa offers low transaction fees compared to interbank transfers and online payment platforms and even other blockchains. And scalability, so in events that trigger multiple policy payouts, Kaspa Scalability ensures efficient processing without prohibitive costs. And parametric insurance isn't limited to property or industrial clients. And in a climate change environment, this is quite important. So with real-time and historical data available via oracles, insurers can venture into new markets. So travel, coverage for flight delays, cancellation, adverse weather conditions impacting travel plans, dealt with and settled with almost instantly. Renewable energy, so financial protection based on sunlight, or wind speed measurements falling below certain levels. Health and pandemics triggered by predefined levels of disease severity, infection rates, aiding businesses and governments in managing financial risks associated with health crisis. So I want to talk about a case study, a real-world example, a company called Autonomy. So Autonomy offers parametric insurance for the marine and cargo industry. And the market size is incredible. It covers a market where there's $6 trillion worth of assets are transported yearly with an estimated $50 billion cost from supply chain disruptions and freight delays. And they've introduced some degree of blockchain integration. This is just for one particular industry. And that's allowed them to do fully automated processes of quoting, binding, and issuing insurance policies through smart contracts on blockchain. And they've increased their operational efficiency dramatically. So they've algorithm-driven underwriting efficiency, which is to improved expense management and optimized loss ratios. And it also applies for governments who are notoriously shady and lack transparency on pretty much everything that they do. Governments often need rapid access to funds to respond to disasters. They need quick payouts. So a Kaspa-based parametric insurance policy could provide the fastest predefined payout. It allows governments to know in advance how much they can access, enabling swift response to disasters. From 2007 to 2017, the Caribbean Catastrophe Risk Insurance Facility paid over $120 million to 12 governments for hurricanes, earthquakes, and excess rainfall. And the World Bank also has given some data. And they're a global leader in disaster risk management with a DRM portfolio totaling $52 billion across 681 projects between 2012 and 2018. And again, why is Kaspa an ideal platform for building this type of framework, and why are we doing it as a pilot project? One, because it's interesting, but it also falls into a lot of Kaspa's ideal values in terms of high-speed transactions to allow rapid claim settlements and disbursement in a transparent, verifiable way. Handles large-scale events triggering multiple policies efficiency. Immutable smart contracts increasing trust amongst policyholders and reducing disputes. Low transaction fees make it viable for insurers to adopt these types of insurance facilities. And then, because of our Warp Core layer, we have the direct link back to the traditional financial markets. That's parametric insurance, and we think that's an interesting pilot project we hope to roll out.
All of Kaspa's innovative developments are set to happen. Kaspa has already been bullish for the last 3 years since its inception in November of 2021. all whilst Kaspa will enter its first bull run. And these developments with Kaspa Kii, Kaspa running on 10 blocks per second starting Q1 2025, the recently successful launch of KRC20 and the KRC20 meme coins, there simply is no project on the crypto ocean that I'm more bullish for than Kaspa. I don't know about you, crypto crew, but I am pumped for what's to come. Kaspa will absolutely skyrocket. It's just a matter of time and adoption. Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. As a universal rule in your life, your trials and tribulations strengthens patience, and patience helps you mature spiritually. Because of the volatility on this crypto ocean, your patience will be tested, crypto crew. Therefore, your crypto investments aren't just a financial practice, it is a spiritual practice as well. Crypto life. Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean, growing grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.